aide to Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu confirming Israel has accepted the deal proposed by Biden, but at the same time calling the deal not good. One sticking point for Israel right now, the assurance that Hamas will be destroyed. Israel says this is a necessity for the conflict to come to an end. And NewsNation's Elina Shirazi tracking this, the very latest tonight. Elina, what are we learning?
Natasha, good evening to you. Well, a White House official actually tells us it's not the president's plan, it's an Israeli one. They said that a few hours ago. We know Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu walked back his stance on the proposed three-phase ceasefire plan and is now accepting a deal aimed at bringing an end to the war in Gaza. And as you may remember, Natasha, Netanyahu refused to accept anything less than the full destruction of Hamas and even went so far to call the White House peace plan a non-starter. Netanyahu's chief foreign policy advisor confirming that the prime minister has accepted the framework of the plan outlined by President Biden on Friday. The Israeli foreign policy advisor saying the deal was, quote, not a good deal, but we dearly want the hostages released, all of them, before adding there are a lot of details to be worked out and that the release of the hostages and the destruction of Hamas as a genocidal terrorist organization have not changed. And the three-phase plan unveiled by President Biden focused on the return of, with some hostages being returned in phase 1 and hostages being returned in phase 2. White House spokesman John Kirby chiming in today on the ceasefire plan, reiterating that Hamas is in no position to attack Israel.
Hamas is in no position to conduct another attack like October 7th. Now, we're also not saying that Hamas has been wiped off the face of the map. We've not said that Hamas has no military capabilities. We've not said that they don't still represent a viable threat to the Israeli people. Of course they do. But they don't have the military capabilities to do what they did on the 7th of October.
And something to note here, Natasha, we know that President Biden has come out with several ceasefire proposals over the last few months, each of them with very similar frameworks to the one he presented on Friday. But all of those we know had collapsed until this moment. But looking at Israel's government as well, two far-right members of his coalition have said that they will actually quit if this goes ahead. So even if Netanyahu wants this to happen, he will certainly see that pushback from inside as well.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.